Hey, what is up everybody? Patrick here. Did a video here showing you guys how to sharpen Hawkbill. And it's the same process for a crayon, but got a nice little Rough Rider blue dragon bone Hawkbill. And we're going to sharpen it. But before we sharpen it, we're going to make sure it's good and dull. Yeah, you can even maybe see that light glinting off that edge. She's dulled down for sure. The reason that Hawkbills, karambits, anything that's got a curved blade like this can be difficult to sharpen is traditional flat stones don't, let me see if I can get that, don't contact them. There, you can see it a little better. See how that there's light coming through? When you sharpen and there's light because it's curved surface coming in contact with a flat surface. There's a few ways you can do it. You can do it on the edge of a stone like that. But one of the easiest, especially if you're using the KME, is the JewelStik. And as you can see, that JewelStik is curved, so it comes in contact with these curved blades a lot easier and a lot better than a flat stone. So let's get this thing clamped up. Let's see. My jaws are wanting to stick together. So I'm going to clamp about midways in between the heel and the tip. And what I'm essentially going to try to do, if I can get a good clamp on it, is draw a line heel to tip in between the tip and the heel, making it like a straight line. I don't know how well that's coming across. Be something like that, to where that there's like a straight line here and it's parallel with the clamp. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. All right, let me crank this thing down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, we're like about parallel from there to there. You can see that there. That's what I'm shooting for. Always sharpie your edge. This is absolutely the easiest way to find that angle. And this JewelStik's got a coarse side, a medium side, and a fine side. You can see it here. Coarse, medium, and fine, which you can fill it. We're going to start on the coarse side, but I want to try to find my angle. So I don't know if you can see, maybe that stone's going to contact better because of that curvature. Funny enough, where I had it set at, it's actually pretty good on the angle, as you can see there. Let me try the other side. This side I need to go down just a little bit. Let's see where I'm hitting there. That looks better. Alright, let's flip her back over here, see how it's hitting on this side. That's not too bad there. That's probably where I'm gonna stay, is about right there. Alright, I'm gonna do a little work here. Trying to keep this in frame for you guys. Sharpening is basically the same. Now, one thing that you need to make sure to do is when you're getting close to the tip, let's see if I can show you. If I'm out towards that tip, right there, you can see that little bit of light. See how I'm tilting that stone just towards the tip ever so slightly. Come on, focus, you thing. Well, hopefully you get the picture. And if I'm out there, unless I tilt to get that very end of it. There we go. See that there? Unless you tilt that stone just ever so slightly, you're not going to get the very tip there. You do need to be careful to not round over that tip. But, as we've always said, this isn't a race. So there's no reason to get... And you'll want to do the same towards the heel as well. To get in there to that heel. When doing a curved blade like this, you don't want to stay in one spot too long doing vertical strokes, because then you can cause a flat spot. Let's see what we're looking like there. It's not looking too bad there. Let's see if we got a little bit of a burr. We do have a little bit of burr, especially towards the tip. I'm not really looking for one yet. Working around this camera is always fun. Alright, let me look how I'm doing there. It's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if you can hear that, but needle point. Got a burr basically held a tip as it is there. And knock that burr off real quick, and then we'll go on up to the next grit. Come. Alright, cool thing about using this, you don't have switch stones, you just turn it over to the next side, which would be the medium. Wipe that off real quick. Cool thing is, a lot of people don't realize what these Hawkbills originally were used for and still used for. Is they're farmers and gardeners and stuff like that will use them for pruning. And then it's really big in the electrician world as well. Oops, sorry. Like I said before, I can show you how to sharpen a knife, but I am not a cameraman for sure. There we go. Flip it over. And what I normally do is like I'll kind of rock twist in a sense like this. You can do it however you like, but just seems to work really well. In my opinion. Right, let's get that tip. Remember, roll that little bit of pressure towards the tip. Don't want to go past that tip because it will round over. I'm sure, yeah, I've got a good burr all the way. Knock it off. Oh, that's good there. Most of your time, just like on any other sharpening, spent on that first stone. And then the subsequent stones are much quicker. All right, so let's hit it with that fine. You can re-sharpie this each time if you would like. Try to make sure that you're staying consistent, that sort of thing. There's a little bit of inconsistencies in this bevel from factory. I'll clean it up more in the next sharpening or two. I'm not gonna worry about it today though. All right. This thing, you'd be surprised as quickly as this thing will cut because you have such a small point of contact that it will cut very quickly. You do have to be careful using one of these, not get your finger caught up because it will chew you up. But like I said, it's not a race. Don't get in a rush. I enjoy sharpening personally. I think it's relaxing and therapeutic. All right, let's deburr it. We'll call it good. Do a few deburring strokes. Try not to go super long. This is initial sharpening. This is the first time this knife has been sharpened on the KME, so it does take slightly longer than normal. You can see all that steel that's bringing off. But still not going to take too long. Do a couple more strokes and we're going to call it a day. One more each side. And I'm getting lighter and lighter pressure. Same way I do on any other knife. Make sure, oops, I switched to the wrong side. All right, we'll call that good. Let's get this thing out of the clamp. Throw that out of the way. Let me get a cloth here with a little bit of alcohol on it. We're going to strop it a little bit. If you can get curved strops, those are great. You can use a dowel rod. You can put a little leather on it if you want to. But you can use a regular strop if need be. You can maybe see that edge. See that tip here? Still nice and pointy. What you can do, because like see if you're stropping here, there's that light. But if you use the edge, you can do that. Hit this edge, got a little more compound on it. You can use cardboard too, rolled over the corner of a desk. That works. All right, wipe this off. Let's check the sharpness on it. As you can see, that is a laser beam. Check, make sure the whole shaving test. Oh yeah, that is an absolute laser, guys. But as you can see, especially with the KME and the JewelStik, these Hawkbills are very easy to sharpen, in my opinion. Don't take a whole lot of time, don't take a whole lot of skill. But if you have any of these or karambits, anything like that, technique's the same. Definitely snag you a KME with a JewelStik. I'll have it linked down below. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Put those down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Well, as always, I hope you guys have a good one. See ya.